Hi Matthew and friends, this is Stuart here. I'm just going to show you what it looks like when you come into your broadcast. I've actually got a few other tabs open here which you'll see in a minute, but this is basically what you would do to create your broadcast once you've logged into StreamYard. I have our account here, but obviously you can add anything you want from that quite great list. However, I'm just going to come back in here and do this. This is how you do your title. I'm just going to call it test just for speed. You can have different types of privacy. Public obviously means that when you go live, it goes straight onto your account. Unlisted, it will record to your account, but only people you give that link to, the YouTube link to, will see it. And obviously private is just for yourself. That's that. You can schedule it for later, which is actually good if you want to schedule your service for the Sunday midweek. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to create this broadcast now. And it will now start to pick up now. So obviously this is StreamYard on the cloud. Clicking, connecting everybody up here. That's fine. Center screen now. So this is me now talking to you. You can see we've got our display name here, so obviously this is self-populated because it sees me as me, or the last time I used this. You can mute your mic. I'm not going to do that because you wouldn't hear me. You can stop your camera. If you do that, you get an avatar. I'm just going to put it back to the original one. This is what you would see if you haven't uploaded anything. So as you can see, when I speak, the circle comes out here, so you can see I'm actually talking. However, it is much better if you have somebody who's on screen. You can put their picture up. This is actually my wife and I in our silver wedding at the beginning of last year. So that's how that works. There are other settings here for your camera. I've got it using XSplit VCam, but I could have had it on my camera on its own. There are other options for your mic. You've got echo cancellation, which is quite good if you've got musicians who are playing and you want to get the full effect of the music. You don't want the audio getting interfered with. We would recommend that if they are playing music, they wear headphones so that they can hear what they're playing, but that it doesn't go through the system. That's why that's there. There's also the ability to have stereo audio. Again, if you've got a group of people, then that's actually handy, or if you're having an interview with two people, even better. This gives you the option of whether or not you want to control the mic volume manually from the system, or get it done automatically. Green screen, if you have one, you could use that. I don't have one. I'm just going to come out of here now and go into the studio. And as you can see, nothing's happening at the moment. I'm not part of the stream. I'm going to add myself to the stream. Now, as you can see, I deliberately put the bit on here so that I haven't had my camera, so I'm not going to start my camera. And now you can see me. Hi. So there we go. That's us into the studio now. And what you'll notice for a free account, which is what we've got at the church at the moment, is powered by StreamYard. That's on every bit of the stream. Now we have the ability to share a screen, and what you would do is you would first of all upload stuff to your drive. This is our drive. This was the PowerPoint that was uploaded. These are other things that were uploaded to support that, plus a whole load of other stuff that I've done here. But basically you want to get to Google Slides. Once you've uploaded your PowerPoint, you can go into Google Slides, and I'm going to go into Google Slides now. And this is the PowerPoint that we ran yesterday, Matthew. So you'll know all about this because you went to watch it. So that was the first slide. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how I do this if I'm using a single screen. Much easier if you've got two screens, but drag this down. That then becomes a full window, and you have to go up here to change it so that it becomes a small window. And then you drag it over to the right like that, and that does it, splits the window in two. I then go to the other window, click that on, go back to StreamYard, I now have my StreamYard. I'm actually going to take out my Google Drive because I don't need it. That's that. So now we have the StreamYard window on the left and we have the PowerPoint on the right. Now the first thing you need to do if you want to share a screen, is particularly if you've got audio, is you click on this down in the left hand corner here. Obviously I'll do it full screen to start with. You do a share screen here, and then you have these options. The first option, absolute first option, you need to click share audio if you're using audio with your PowerPoint. That's a must, an absolute must. So then you just go to Chrome tab if you've got one, or you could record your whole screen, have an application window, but the best way to do it is, if you're using Google Slides, use this tab. When you click share, it then becomes available on the screen, as you can see. Now when it's like that, you're seeing all of that. So what I do is I go over here to the top of the window, click on it, and then go Control F5. Control F5 is basically the same as present. That now means that this slide is on the screen. As you can see, it's up beside me. Here's a different view, which is me on this bit of the screen. That's how you do that. If you want to see this slide on its own, and this is the big difference between how we do it right now by videoing a screen. If we use StreamYard, that is full screen. Now as you can see, we've got the Powered by StreamYard logo that's in it. That's on every part of the stream. You can't get rid of that unless you pay for it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just reduce this down so that it's this window. I can now go on here and click the next slide, and you'll hear, that's our background music. It's a 10-minute video just welcoming people onto the broadcast. It sits here for 10 minutes while people join in. You don't have to have it that long, we just happen to have it that long, that's all. So you can actually just use your arrows on your keyboard. So if I just use the right arrow, that gets to that, and what we would do is we would just go straight to Christine, and that would be that. Or if you had another camera, you could have a different view. So that's basically how we run the broadcast, or how we want to run the broadcast on StreamYard, but we actually run the broadcast using our Mevo camera by pointing the camera to either whoever's speaking or to the screen that's got these slides on it. But as you can see, it's a much better viewing experience when you've got the slide there all the time. So that's that. I'm actually going to stop recording this one, and I'm going to go over to my own account and do another recording which actually shows you my paid account. Only restriction is this logo that's on here. Just going to go full screen. This logo on here. I can upload my own logo. I'll show you a logo which I've uploaded, and it's got StreamYard here, but it's very small. It's just the StreamYard name. That's the only difference between this and a paid account, which is a basic account. Okay, so that's that. I will see you on the next video. Cheers.